day to get closer to it, then you're wasting time. The longer you wait, the longer it's going to take. So instead of making excuses, start making moves. Doesn't matter how slow you go, as long as you keep going. Because one day, all those little steps you took will add up to something bigger than you ever imagined. Every day, you need to find a way to help somebody else. It doesn't have to be something big, and it doesn't have to cost you anything. A kind word, a little encouragement, a small act of kindness. These things might seem simple, but they have the power to change someone's entire day. The world is full of people struggling, full of people who feel unseen, unheard, and unappreciated. You never know what someone is going through, and sometimes the smallest gesture can make the biggest difference. A lot of people think success is just about what they can get. They focus so much on their own goals, their own problems, their own ambitions, that they forget about the people around them. But real success isn't just about what you achieve, it's about what you give. The most successful people in the world understand that the more you give, the more you receive. Life has a way of rewarding those who help others. When you lift someone else up, you create an energy that comes back to you in ways you never expected. Helping others doesn't always mean giving money. It can mean offering your time, sharing knowledge, or simply being there for someone who needs support. Sometimes just listening to someone, giving them advice, or reminding them that they are capable can change the course of their life. You might not see the impact immediately, but that doesn't mean it's not there. The truth is, no one makes it alone. Everybody who has ever achieved something great had help along the way. Somebody opened the door, gave them an opportunity, or encouraged them when they wanted to quit. And when you take the time to help others, you're creating that same kind of opportunity for someone else. You're planting seeds that will grow into something bigger than you ever imagined. Helping others also changes you. It shifts your mindset from focusing on what you lack to appreciating what you have. It reminds you that no matter what's going on in your life, you still have the ability to be a blessing to someone else. And when you live with that kind of mindset, doors start opening, opportunities start showing up, and life starts working in your favor. Every day, you need to take a moment to pray and trust the process. Life is unpredictable. No matter how much you plan, things won't always go the way you expect. There will be setbacks, disappointments, and moments when you feel like giving up. That's why you have to stay connected to something greater than yourself. You have to believe that no matter what it looks like right now, everything is working for your good. Prayer is not just about asking for things, it's about alignment. It's about getting your mind and spirit in the right place so you can handle whatever comes your way. When you take time to pray, you're reminding yourself that you're not in this alone. You don't have to carry every burden by yourself. You don't have to figure everything out on your own. There is a plan for your life, and even when you don't understand it, you have to trust that it's unfolding exactly how it's supposed to. Too many people let fear and doubt control them because they don't trust the process. The minute things get hard, they start panicking. They start thinking everything is falling apart when really everything is falling into place. See, you don't grow when things are easy. You grow when you're challenged. You grow when you're tested. And if you quit every time things don't go your way, you'll never reach the level you're supposed to be on. That's why faith is so important. You can't just believe when things are going well. You have to believe even when you don't see a way out. You have to trust that every delay, every rejection, and every struggle is preparing you for something greater. And when you pray, you're not just asking for blessings, you're asking for strength, wisdom, and the patience to keep going even when it's hard. When you develop the habit of praying and trusting the process, you stop letting every little setback shake you. You stop worrying about things you can't control. You start moving with confidence, knowing that what's meant for you will never miss you, and what's not meant for you was never yours to begin with. Every single day you have to stop making excuses. Excuses are the number one reason people stay stuck in the same place year after year or wondering why their life hasn't changed. It's easy to blame circumstances, other people, or bad luck. But at the end of the day, your progress is up to you. If you keep finding reasons why you can't do something instead of figuring out how you can, you'll never move forward. A lot of people have big dreams, but when it's time to put in the work, they start making excuses. I don't have time, I don't have the money, I don't have the right connections. But there are people who started with less than you and worse situations than you and still found a way to succeed. The difference is they didn't let excuses stop them. They figured it out. They made sacrifices. They took risks. They didn't sit around waiting for the perfect moment because they knew the perfect moment doesn't exist. If you want something bad enough, you will find a way. If you don't, you will find an excuse. It's really that simple. The problem is most people let fear talk them out of their own potential. They convince themselves they're not ready, they're not good enough, or that they might fail. And so instead of trying, they stay where it's safe. But here's the truth. Playing it safe won't get you anywhere. Growth requires discomfort. Success requires taking action even when you're unsure. You have to be honest with yourself. Are you really trying, or are you just talking? Are you putting in the work, or are you making excuses? Every time you catch yourself saying, I can't, stop and ask yourself, what can I do? Maybe you don't have all the resources right now, but you can start with what you have. Maybe you don't have all the answers, but you can take the first step. The people who succeed in life aren't necessarily the smartest, the richest, or the most talented. They're the ones who refuse to let excuses win.